Hello and welcome to another edition of the Muneeb Show, live in the heart of oil country. Now, beautiful Friday evening here. Beautiful. Kind of interesting weather last night. Very, very interesting.
Yeah,
But casual Friday, always good. Nice sunny weather. A little bit hot today.
yeah,
I would say it's a little bit hot today. I do like. I love the summer in Edmonton.
yeah.
Love the summer here. It's always usually a calm summer.
This year it's been raining.
Yeah, this
Yeah,
year
yeah,
has
yeah.
felt a little bit more like Vancouver.
Yeah.
A lot of rain. Last night you got a thunderstorm, crazy thunderstorm. Now, unfortunately, I didn't have a thunder buddy, but it was very scary. There was moments where it was very scary. There was lightning, and according to some sources, there was a lady here that was actually struck by lightning. Now, we don't want to make this a laughing matter. Absurd situation. She ended up in the ICU. Actually, she got struck by lightning in the city. I don't quite know how exactly that happens. Now they say lightning actually comes from the ground up. How does that work? No idea.
What?
yeah, yeah. Apparently, you didn't. Wait, you didn't know
It
this?
doesn't come from the ground up.
Uh,
Definitely not.
no, I heard it. Wait, something comes from the ground up. No, I'm pretty sure it's lightning. Lightning comes from the ground up. So,
No, lightning finds the fastest way to the ground.
Harsha, lightning comes from the ground up? No, okay.
Like, what are you talking about?
Okay, something. No, I heard that it was something that comes from the ground up. Sorry, maybe that's.
It's like grounding? Is it? Yeah, it's grounding. Something
Okay,
like that, yeah.
so unfortunately, she was in a very, very peculiar
Can
position.
you
Now,
imagine getting hit by lightning?
I don't think she could have either. I mean, I don't think
Yeah.
she was expecting that to be a
Do
situation.
you think she got superpowers?
Yeah, maybe. Maybe she turned into a Flash. Maybe when she comes out of the
Yeah.
ICU, she can speak multiple languages. Wouldn't that be kind of cool?
Have you?
I have seen that
have
happen.
you seen?
But we won't before.
Have you seen that lady that white lady? She comes out of an accident and then she has a Chinese accent. I'm being serious. I won't say the accent. As
Nah, let's hear you do the accent. How did the
and it was a
accent?
British white lady too, so it was It was so funny.
Did she still have the British accent mixing with the Chinese? Oh, dude, that would be.
How would you? How would that? You gotta.
I would. I
Yo,
don't.
tell
wanna
me
be-
how you think that accent goes.
I don't wanna
British
be the
and
person.
Chinese.
I don't want to be the person.
Oh, really? Yeah, the video was hilarious.
Jeez, dude, I could imagine. I could now to this particular lady that got struck by lightning, ended up in the ICU. We want to send our condolences. Obviously, T's and P's. Hopefully, you
Sad
come out.
matter, sad matter.
But hey, maybe she does come out with some superpowers. Maybe she comes out, like the Flash. Maybe like Superman. Be kind of cool. Superwoman, right? Would be very cool. Unfortunate situation, of course. Never thought, to myself while I'm in any sort of situation that I could potentially get struck by lightning.
Yeah.
Like that thought
Yeah, it's absurd.
has never crossed my mind. It's just like, what are we even?
But if you like,
Could you imagine you died like that? Like that would be a tough way to go. Also, kind of an exciting way to go. Like you get to heaven, and when when your homies reach heaven with you, you're sitting around the table, you're having the conversation, you're going around, and people are like, "Hey, I died by old age, right? I had diabetes, right? Some people
lightning
are,
strike?
yeah, some, and then it gets to me, and I died by a lightning strike. Instant. I'm the king of the room.
But it's only nice if it goes quick. Like if it's like instant. You don't feel pain. Do you? Like, do you think it's
Yeah.
instant?
No, because she survived.
She survived?
Well, she's in the ICU, but I
Yeah.
assume, yeah,
Do you
she
think,
felt
like-
all of that.
Like, never mind.
No,
I'm
but
not gonna
it,
say
well,
it.
no, say it. No, I
Like,
think,
do you think like she has like an electrical charge now?
yeah, hey,
Like plug in, charge my phone?
yeah,
Like I'm low on battery.
yeah,
Like,
hey, maybe underrated superpower. That
Yeah,
would be underrated superpower. Underrated superpower. Her phone's just charging in her pocket all the time. Yeah, that would be a very underrated superpower. Now, before we get into anything else, what side would you want to pick from today? I think we did left yesterday.
Okay, I'll go right. I feel like I've been left for.
Okay. You have been left a lot.
Yeah.
Have not been right many times, but maybe you will be today. Hey, it is a new day. Now this one, kind of interesting. Do you, coach, think you have a better chance at gaining 3 yards against Ray Lewis, or a better chance at scoring 3 baskets against a Giannis Antetokounmpo? Now, I don't know which direction you're gonna go with, obviously,
That's so tough.
in this question, but we have seen you play basketball, so take what you will with that. Prime Ray Lewis. Now it's a one-on-one cone drill. Yeah, so you have to gain 3 yards on him while it's just a one-on-one drill.
I'm taking Giannis. Ray would absolutely kill me.
Yeah, after the first time you attempted, you might never get back up.
It's going to be another murder charge on him. He's going to kill me.
Fair. Yeah,
he's too like
he's jacked. And I mean, Prime Ray Lewis, I don't know if there were many scarier humans to potentially walk the earth at one time than that time.
From the current NFL, like
the
if
way
he was hitting the way he was.
I think he would get fined a lot.
Yeah.
There was a situation last year with can't remember the person now. Blanking on the person's name in maybe Aziz Al-Shire in Texas. Houston Texans, and he hit Trevor Lawrence. Kind of Trevor going outside. He hits Trevor Lawrence. 3-game suspension. Now, thought that was very interesting for the NFL. I don't mind the suspension by any means. I think that part of it we all understood. I thought it was interesting how his peers reacted. I thought it was very interesting how the NFLPA reacted to that.
What did his peers say?
Well, it wasn't just his peers. It's just people thought that it. I remember the note that came out from the NFLPA. They thought it was like a blatant reaction. It was,
they thought he was trying to hurt him.
Yes, and I thought that felt, and then.
Can I just I'm trying to hurt him. It's football.
Yeah, but you're not. You're trying to make a play. Right? I'm just trying to make the play. Him getting hurt is a byproduct of everything else, right? Also, Nick Caserio, who's the general manager of the Houston Texans, did an emergency press conference addressing this. Because I think his case was, hey, this is our guy, okay? Yeah. Captain of my defense, first of all. Wears a C on his chest for a reason, right? Never had any disciplinary actions towards him in the past. So for the first-time offender getting a 3-game suspension.
That is crazy.
That
3
was
games?
Yeah, and then people on, again, national media, right? Very interesting. These talking heads, right? People that have played in the league, people that have played defense in the NFL, talking about how this was not in the spirit of the game. I thought that as a fan of NFL and as a fan of just how things are operated, thought that was a very disappointing message to come out from former players and sometimes even current players. It wasn't but
that makes me sad because I watch those old NFL highlights of defensive plays, and they're it's like murder.
Yeah, but it's electric.
Yeah.
Right?
Have you seen the one of B-Doc? I can't remember. Is it B-Doc Dawkins?
Brian. Yeah.
And he's like, I'm trying to take his soul.
Yeah.
Yo, that gets me so hyped every time I see it.
And he was a soul taker.
Yeah.
Was a soul taker. Now, fortunately, we didn't introduce the gambling table today, and that's because the gambling table, if you, Harsha, you want to change the camera to this gambling table, they're not here. Now, we don't know if it's the rash, okay? Now, we don't know. We don't want to speculate too much.
Yo, they're struggling.
But, Coach, what may be the reason for their absence?
I think they're just not spreading the aloe vera well
Yeah?
enough. Yeah, bro, they've been struggling all week long. It's just it's getting. I'm scared. I might pull up in a hazmat suit.
Yeah,
Monday.
That might be the move.
Yeah.
Right. Might need to come a little bit more prepared. Very unfortunate. But maybe they might turn up. Hey, we never know.
Who knows? Or maybe it's just Edmonton traffic.
Yes.
You know, these
Maybe
street, hey,
maybe they got struck by lightning. That would be a very.
I'd make for a good story.
It would also be, wow! I couldn't believe that. I couldn't imagine that.
The thing is, knowing P Betts, like,
Yeah.
I think he would like it. He'd be like, oh, like,
Yeah, it would get him juiced.
Yeah.
It would get him juiced. Have you ever been electrocuted?
no, I haven't.
Okay, so you don't know what that.
No, I can't imagine. I've had a cousin that's been though,
Yeah,
and he got done pretty good.
yeah.
Hospital and surgery.
Oh,
everything.
surgery.
Yeah, he was close.
He was close
Yeah, he
to.
was close. He's telling me, he's like, hey, I think I saw the man upstairs,
Yeah.
but he was like 10 years old.
Oh, he's
Yeah.
fine. Yeah,
I
yeah.
mean,
He'll recover.
He did recover. He's well and alive now.
Yeah, like
But-
well and alive means like.
Like walking,
Yeah.
everything. But you know, he still got the scars from. Yeah.
Oh, cool story still.
Yeah. Like it's a visual scar, so you can see it off.
Yeah, cool
Yeah.
scar or what?
Yeah, it's pretty cool.
Okay, yeah,
Yeah.
totally worth. My sister got electrocuted really bad. In Pakistan, right?
You guys have electricity?
We did in this part, in this time and part, we did actually have electricity. Crazy that you said that actually, because for a long time we didn't.
Okay.
So we had just got, so we were experimenting still, cause still very new to the whole electricity situation. Lightning pole here. She ran into the pole. Pole falls, hand goes into the situation, the electrical box, electrocuted. Now, also, probably around 10, 12 years old, yeah. So fairly young. Yeah. Survived.
Yeah.
Yeah, survived.
Any scars or no?
I don't think any scars, but I will say no hospital treatment either. No, we just took her home. Yeah. The hospital was too far. Too far. It was too far. I mean, no, what, we're going to take her in the rickshaw? No, we're just going to take you home. I mean,
That's crazy.
because we didn't get a car until a little bit later.
Okay.
Right, so, I mean, we did have a car, but, not a very good functioning car.
Mm.
So, it was one of those situations where can't really... I mean, we have this tiny car. There's 6 of us. Oftentimes, we're also taking, 9 people in, this 4-2 car type thing.
Yeah.
So you can't have somebody also late, It just wouldn't work out. So just took her home, yeah. Yeah, home remedies usually work.
Like what home remedies?
Yeah, I couldn't tell you. Yeah, I couldn't tell you, but
Aloe vera?
Yeah, aloe vera.
Cool the body down? Yeah, with some aloe vera. Maybe.
Yeah, that stuff does work. Now, we were just talking about the NFLPA.
Yeah.
Want to get into... NFLPA has been in some hot water recently. Some really, really hot water. Of course, they have been accused, maybe? I don't know if that's the right word. Allegedly, they were misusing some funds. Now, that part of it on its own, very, very absurd thing to happen already. Misusing the financial... Oh, come on, dude. You can't be doing that. But there was some... I mean, now the feds have started an investigation on all of it. And there might be criminal charges being placed for potential fraud in this case. Now, of course, the story is still kind of developing. But, Coach, I think you read up a little bit on what might be happening in the NFLPA.
Yeah.
Maybe you didn't read up on it. I don't know.
I'm reading up on it right now. It's just legal jargon and all that shit.
Yeah.
It's tough stuff.
But the people that were leading the NFLPA, they have stepped down.
Yes.
So they've gone out of this.
Yeah, and that's what we were talking about the other day, where it's just is this a potential cover-up for something bigger?
Yeah, which...
is there collusion between the NFLPA and the league's office in, possibly messing up players' contracts or collusion between the owners and the union? Possible.
Dude, this is a multi-billion-dollar organization, them having this type of situation happen in this time, I don't know, man. That would be not a good look on the NFL's part. I wonder if Raj is, I assume Raj is very heavily involved
He still hasn't made a comment on it.
He can't because it's an all. I mean,
It's ongoing.
nah, not even that. It's just like I assume, just like the rest of us, he's also finding out about this real time.
Stop. Don't.
Oh, you don't think?
Stop.
You think Rogers?
He knows everything that goes on in that league.
Yeah, he's very involved.
Yeah.
He's very involved.
He's got those cameras in every elevator. He knows. He's watching from everywhere.
Yeah.
He knows everything. So
Yeah.
to say that
He's Big Brother.
Yeah, he is Big Brother.
Yeah.
He
Shout out
calls the
George
shots.
Orwell.
Yeah, George Orwell, the GOAT.
Yeah.
One of the goats.
Well,
One
a bit
of
of
the
a
goats.
stretch. What did he write? 1984? 1948.
1984.
Yeah.
And Animal Farm.
Okay, I only read one
Animal
of them.
Farm's a very good one. Good short book. It's
Yeah.
on like, kind of just like.
Only read 1984. Thought it was absolutely terrible.
Really?
Yeah, did not understand why people were so fascinated by this.
You know, I think it's just like.
That's the thing with authors.
It's you know, have you seen that movie Snowden?
Yes.
I think it's kind of like
Yeah.
you know, foreshadowing stuff like that, and you know, surveillance state.
No,
all that stuff. It's
I
very-
understood the concept and
Yeah.
everything that he was talking about, but my thing is that, you know, it's like art, right? I had an situation where I was talking to this lovely woman, right? She wanted to go see some artwork. Now, go with her to go see some artwork. I have zero idea what I'm looking at. I mean,
Are you talking like you don't like modern art?
I don't like art. I don't, because I think, you know how they talk about how art is in the eye of the beholder, right?
I
So
feel
it's like
that's
what
not
you're,
true.
which is,
I feel like
that's my point, is that
I think
art,
there's objectively good art though.
but art is art not one of the dumbest things in the world? Like, I don't, and then some people can just put an absurd value on art.
Well, I think that's money laundering. Same thing that the NFLPA's doing. I think that's just money laundering. They get like some guy from the art museum be like, yeah, appraise this for me, please.
Yeah,
And be
and-
like, oh, it's $1 million.
Yeah.
Okay, and then some rich guy's like, oh, I bought this painting for $1 million. I'm gonna donate it to the hospital.
Yeah.
So it counts as like I donated something that's worth $1 million, and now I can write that off on my taxes. You know, that's what I
Oh,
imagine is
that
going
is
on.
clever.
Yeah.
Very clever. Maybe that. But yeah, you know, art, I never understood it. Right? Still don't understand it. Still don't understand like what it is. I do agree there is objectively good art and bad art, but like, you know, art, it could just be random splatters, and I'm like, what am I even supposed to be getting from this?
I'm not a big fan of modern art. I don't think it's that nice.
Now, see,
But I feel like classical art, it's beautiful because I can't do that. Like I look at that and I'm like, that is beautiful. Lots of effort, precision. There's one.
see, Coach.
gotta
Now,
find
first,
it.
before we go any further, again, this is like the food conversation all over again, right? We're talking about Subway. This guy wants to talk about Italian subs, right? Now, we're keeping it cookie cutter. Now, what is the difference between modern art and classical art? Like, for a layman like me, I would not understand that term. Like,
Well, like I'm not crazy big into art. I just know some like basic level stuff.
Yeah.
You know, modern art, I would say, you know, it's just a bunch of bullshit. Like you described, it's just like splatters. It's just like, oh, you can feel the emotions coming off of the paint and
Yeah.
the brush strokes and all that stuff.
Ugh.
Yeah. So like, but like I feel like classical art, it's, you know, it's actually painting something that is hard to do, and the technique is actually hard.
Fair.
You know,
Yeah,
it's
yeah.
Painting a Mona Lisa.
Yeah.
Painting the girl with the pierced earring, the Last Supper,
Yeah.
or the Sistine Chapel. Like it's all that stuff.
Yeah,
That's
yeah, yeah.
beautiful.
That
And
that
is hard
stuff
to
I
do.
get. Yeah.
Yes.
Like
But like this, like anyone can do that in their sleep.
yeah, that's my point,
Yeah.
right? Anybody could like, and then it's like, this is a few $1 million. What? But why are we not in this space? That's what I'm thinking. So I feel like sometimes when people tell me I should read this book or recommend readings and stuff, I often think to myself, am I going to
I
get?
found the art piece I was talking about. Have you ever seen The Ambassadors? It's
The Ambassadors?
yes. It's this art piece.
Is
It's
it
like
is it just 8 people together? Or?
no. It's
I assume it's
it,
a little bit of BS because that's usually what the ambassadors are. But
no. It's let me find it.
oh, so you haven't found it?
Nah, let me.
So you just cut me off for what reason then? I'm
Okay.
confused.
So it's this art piece. Oh my gosh, Google is just,
This guy. Okay,
Google is the worst.
as I was saying.
Okay, wait.
Right.
I got it. It's just this beautiful art piece here. Right. Like,
Let's see how beautiful this art piece really
it's
is.
this one here
Yeah.
with like crazy detail, and then they kind of the
Yeah.
page. Can you see it?
Kinda. Yeah.
And then they kind of just mess it up with the skull in the middle, and it's just so out of place.
So you think that is what beautiful?
Yeah, I think it's nice.
Cause somebody painted that.
Yeah, like looking at it, you can see the amount of detail there is, and then just to have that skull come out of nowhere, it's kind of cool. You know, it's very like out of place.
And now, how much would you pay for a painting like that?
Depends how much money do I have to spend. Dude, if I'm gonna be honest,
Yeah.
right, if I'm rich, I'm gonna be snobby as heck.
Yeah.
100%. I'm
Yeah.
gonna wear an ascot, like you
Yeah.
know those like really weird cravats.
Yeah.
You know which ones I'm talking about?
The
It's like a
frailed ones.
handkerchief that
Yeah.
like cut. Yeah. I'm
Yeah.
gonna wear one of those. I'm gonna have a cane,
Yeah.
maybe.
A cane?
Yeah.
Is your cane gonna also turn into a wand? What do we?
Into a sword,
are
maybe.
we a sword?
Yeah, into a sword.
Are you also attending Hogwarts? What's happening?
I'm drinking
going on here?
espressos, you know.
Yeah, but you could do that now as a poor man.
Not good espressos.
Oh,
Yeah,
fair,
not
fair,
good
fair,
espressos.
fair.
I'm definitely going snobby if I'm rich man. So
Yeah.
you know, I think that's why.
Are you also gonna do like? See, there's levels of snobby, or there's eras of snobby, right? Some snobby is chains, earrings, diamonds.
I'm not a big fan of the chains and earrings.
Okay, so you're just gonna be the old money snob.
Yeah, old money snobby. You know,
Yeah.
I eat at the country club if they let me in. I don't know.
Yeah.
You know, maybe.
Yeah, I don't.
If they let me in.
No, I can tell you right now they're not gonna let you. I can tell you right now they're not gonna let you in. Yeah.
Why?
What?
Why?
Well, are you a professional athlete?
No, I'm just like super rich in this moment.
And how did you earn this money? Are you also a rapper?
Why is that the only way you go?
I'm just wondering. That's on me. That's on me. I'm assuming if you walk into a country club and you're snobby, cane.
Yeah. You do look like a rapper, yeah.
Right?
With the cane, yeah.
With the cane, right? Fur coat, maybe, right? Old money, right?
Volker.
Maybe hat,
Top.
right? You walk in, you look like Prince. Like, that is the first assumption.
Maybe I do the cigars as well.
Yeah.
Yeah, cigars is a way
Yeah.
to go.
So you walk in like that, and first question they're going to ask you, are you related to Steve Harvey? Unfortunately, that's the first question, right? They're not going to, and then if you say no, they're going to be like,
Sorry.
you have to show me credentials,
Yeah.
right? Before we even get to the money part.
Do you think that's what the NFLPA was wasting their money on? Just
Maybe.
like fur coats, cigars, some drinks, you know, all that stuff.
I think they were wasting them on women, if I were to guess, but maybe potentially some other things, potentially. I don't know, maybe sneakers. Those Jordans are very expensive.
Yeah.
Jordans are very expensive, especially the cleated ones, right? Very, very expensive. Maybe traveling. I don't know. Maybe Zins. Maybe the Zin. Maybe the Zin craze is a little bit bigger than we thought it was, and they need to have every flavor stacked up. Again, a lot of these things. Inflation. I think they're innocent because of that. I think the misuse of financial funds, right? It's just they're trying to recover from inflation. So, could be. I mean, they just could be innocent. Inflation impacted everybody. Maybe they're doing Wolf of Wall Street and spending, $60,000 on dessert.
Yeah.
Also,
going to Monaco, trying to.
Yeah. Also, wine, right? Alcohol, things very expensive, right? So.
One thing I never got, the whole wine thing. Like, I go to restaurants and I see, like, guys, like, sniffing the wine. I'm like, what are we doing? Like, you know, they'll be like...
Yeah, similar story to the art. Why are we sniffing art and wine? You know, like, yeah, what are we doing? Never got that either. Also, never understood the whole, how is a bottle of wine $50 and another might be 50,000? It's like, no, I understand
Even if it's age. Yeah.
Yeah,
like
I understand the aged and all that. It's like, but it's the same amount of liquid in this bottle.
Yeah.
So that is, I am trying to digest, right? So it's not like something that is.
And it all, like, unless if it's like a super dry wine,
Like,
most of it tastes the same.
Here we go again with the
Like,
now,
no.
What is that supposed to mean?
Dry wine is like, it's just like.
Is
the
there
worst
such
type
things
of-
as wet wine?
No, it's just the way it like hits your mouth. Pause. It's like the way it hits your taste buds. Like, dry wine will make you feel like you're choking. You'll be like what the like, it's just.
And that's not good.
I don't like it. Like, a lot of wine snobs do like it.
Yeah.
But I'm not a big fan.
Are you a red wine guy, white wine guy?
Red wine.
Red wine?
Just mostly because, like, it depends on what I'm eating.
Yeah.
You know, white wine is normally for, like, fish.
Yeah.
Salads, whatever. And
Do you think Jesus recommended white wine or red wine? Because he did turn something into wine.
Turn water into wine.
Yeah. Now he
I
probably
imagine
turned it
it's
into
red
white wine. Red
I
wine. Yeah.
I imagine it's red wine.
Yeah, I do think the white wine thing is a fairly newer concept, but I'm not sure. I'm not involved in the wine game.
Yeah. I'm
You know?
definitely a red wine type of guy.
Yeah.
Just because, you know, I'm drinking wine with meals.
Now, what we have learned is that even now that you're poor, you're still a little bit snobby.
I'm not that snobby, though.
Yeah, but
I feel like I've always been this way.
But you're a classical art red wine drinker that also occasionally golfs, fishes.
Fishing is not snobby. That is
all
as
activities
redneck as it gets.
Fair, but also all that fishing is a leisure man's activity.
Okay.
So that means you have money to not have the time to just go fish. Right? Like a fishing expedition this is an all-day activity.
Yeah, it might run you some time, yeah.
And you may come back with absolutely nothing. And you have to be okay with that. You have to go in with the expectation knowing this might be a dry day.
But my thing, I would never be okay with that. Like, I'm going to jump I'm going to swim in the water to get a fish. If I can't get one with my fishing line, I'm just going to jump in myself.
But unfortunately, you can't swim, so
But I can swim, so I'm just going under.
So let me get this
straight.
straight.
Let's go.
So you're a bougie black man that drinks red wine, only eats fancy dinners,
I don't eat
likes
fancy
classical art, and can swim?
I can, yes.
How many of you do you think are walking around the face of the earth?
Probably a couple. It's got to be a couple.
There's got to be a few?
Yeah. LeBron's one of them. You know, LeBron likes his wine.
LeBron loves his wine.
Basketball.
Fair.
You know, he's got some nice art.
Now, there was an episode where you did say you were a trench baby. Now,
I am a trench baby at heart. Yeah. And reality, too. I was a trench baby, you know.
Yeah.
You know how it goes.
Yeah.
You know, hot dogs on a slice of bread.
Yeah.
You know.
Whoa.
Yeah.
Not a hot dog bun.
Yeah.
You're just eating glizzy in bread?
Yeah,
That's disgusting. That's disgusting.
What's the difference?
That's disgusting.
What's the difference?
Nah, there's a difference.
What?
There is a
Tell
difference.
me.
A hot dog bun is made to support the glizzy.
What is a hot dog bun? It's bread.
Yeah, but it's a different type of bread. Not all bread is the same.
It is
right?
bread, though.
So you're just eating white bread and just putting a glizzy on that, and then you're folding the or you're stacking it. If you say
Stacking is crazy. Nah, I'm folding it.
You're just folding one piece of bread.
Yeah.
Still disgusting. That's disgusting. That's just
so
disgusting.
Good.
So gross.
You know, you have an egg sandwich.
Oh, that's so gross.
Egg sandwich, egg, mayo, some ketchup. Good to go. That's trench baby food right there.
Egg salad already has mayo. Like me putting more mayo on is like now that mayo-y texture is getting.
Now I'm doing fried egg.
Oh, okay.
Yeah, fried egg.
Fried egg. Yeah, like
egg
sunny
salad is a little bit, that's not trench baby.
Yeah, egg salad is fancy.
Egg, yeah, fried egg is trench baby.
Fair. Craft dinner?
Yeah, I do like KD.
Yeah.
KD with some hot dogs. Cut up some hot dogs.
Yo.
Bro,
Do you have a
lived
glizzy
on
obsession?
Bro,
What's your...
I lived on glizzies when I was young. I won't lie. Like,
Let's...
my mom bought me...
Hold up.
Like,
We have to clarify. This coach just said, what, sorry? You lived on glizzies when you were young?
Yeah. Did you not eat hot dogs when you were young?
Michael Jackson would have loved you, but...
Hey, he didn't... Hey. Not found guilty, by the way. Let's not spread rumors about one of the greatest artists of our time.
Fair. Greatest,
Yeah.
He had a lot of bangers though. A lot of albums, no skips.
Yeah.
Yeah.
Thriller, pretty good.
Yeah. Never got into the whole Michael Jackson thing. Have obviously listened to his big hits, but I will acknowledge him being the greatest pop star ever. Now I think obviously Taylor Swift is probably my generation's GOAT in terms of performers in the world. T Swift is...
She's pretty good.
She's unbelievably good. Yeah.
So you didn't eat any Trench Baby food growing up, or?
No, I mean I loved a good craft dinner, of course.
Pretty good, yeah.
You know, but if peanut butter jelly sandwich, like I'm not doing the whole glizzy.
I had two today. Yeah, they're so good. PB and J.
No, I haven't had one since I was broke.
I have one every day.
Peanut butter and jelly?
Yeah.
Nah, I got out of the whole peanut butter. It used to stick to the top of your mouth. Nasty.
I feel like
I hate that feeling of like, the thickness of peanut butter jelly or peanut butter. You know, I feel like it needs to. Yeah, I don't like that anymore.
I just started liking them like probably 2 months ago though. I hated peanut butter growing up.
Yeah. Oh, okay.
I just got into it because I was bulking for a while, and I saw this tip: just have like a glass of milk.
Yeah.
And some peanut butter and jelly, and you have like 2 of those a day. It's almost like 1,500 calories, just right there.
Jeez.
Yeah.
Jeez.
And then also like a glass of milk, the protein milk.
Yeah.
It's like if you're doing 2 of those a day, you can get like 60 grams of protein.
That's pretty good.
Yeah.
It's a pretty good pro tip right there.
Yeah.
You might be putting some people on.
Yeah. If you wanna gain some weight, some muscle, and it digests easily. Yeah. So it's like you can put that on top of 2 meals and you're good to go. You get your macros for the day.
Yeah. Fair. No, I mean I didn't have that much because I had parents that loved me. Now let's move on to some other news. Congratulations to the Cincinnati Bengals. Now,
they finally worked it out, man. Jeez.
Now, we've, of course, talked about the Bengals quite a bit on this show because they're a very interesting franchise. They have been for quite some time now. They drafted a player, Shamar Stewart, 17th overall in the first round this past draft. He was holding out for quite some time, was unwilling to actually sign the contract because the contract implicated that if he were to get any disciplinary action, the Bengals wanted no liability and no reason to pay him. Just within the week, the owner of the Cincinnati Bengals actually came out and said, "I don't want to have to pay this person's prison sentence." Now that I thought was very, very absurd thing to say to the media. They have worked it out. Shamar Stewart has signed a 4-year deal. I want to say fully guaranteed.
Worth 18.7.
$18 million. So now
10.4 signing bonus.
Pretty good. Pretty good day.
So the 10.4 is
you get right away. Yeah. But
I might go to prison with that 10.4.
I mean, that would
10.4 mil. I might cause enough trouble.
I mean, that's what they were trying to avoid.
Give me 24 hours, it's done.
Yeah. Now, Shamar Stewart was, of course, training at Texas A&M and their college because he technically wasn't an employee of the NFL or the Cincinnati Bengals, couldn't put on the uniform, couldn't put on the pads and things of that nature, couldn't actually be part of the training camp. Now, he has been signed, so congratulations to both sides for working out that deal. Now, of course, the Bengals are still in a position with Trey Hendrickson. And now,
still sitting out.
He is, of course, in Florida, right? He posted on his Instagram story, geotagged Florida. I'm just hanging out. And of course, the owner of the Bengals again made some comments about Trey Hendrickson, pretty much saying he's a very tough individual to work with. Thought that was a very interesting situation because I think a lot of people would argue players and non-players that have in the past or still play for the Bengals that indeed actually the owner is a very tough person to work with. But
that's something interesting about the NFL. It's like you hear more about like the off-season deals and the contract negotiations compared to other leagues. Like in other leagues, I find like the NBA anyways, I don't hear much. You just hear like, oh, like you might hear like, oh, this guy's flustered or whatever. But you never hear about what's going on in the boardroom. You know, but in the NFL, it seems that like the owners, the GMs are very vocal about their stance.
I think the difference between the two leagues in particular in discussion are that the NBA is a very player-led league, right? The players kind of dictate too much, which as fans we absolutely hate, right? Of course, we want the players to make as much money as they deserve and earned the right to make, but we also feel that now you're also able to hold teams hostage if they don't get rid of. I mean, the James Harden situation a couple years ago. Of course, the Jimmy Butler one from last year, unwilling to kind of play if he wasn't traded. Things like of that nature have made it very difficult to navigate. That the NFL is still a very owners-led league. And they will never kind of lose the grip that they have on it. I mean, just ask Jerry Jones in Jerry's World, of course, in Dallas. But the Trey Hendricks situation, of course, very very interesting. Now, we're not quite sure what is the move going forward. I will say the deal with Shamar Stewart getting done today does, I think, help him. Also gives kind of the hope that, maybe we are ready to have conversations about moving forward. Now, training camp has started. So that means that he's not there. And, the Bengals have started 0-2 for 3 straight years.
Yeah, they need to get off.
And, they need to get off to a hot start. Without a Trey Hendrickson in your building,
you're getting cooked.
Yeah, but also you're just making it harder on yourself.
Yeah.
Right? And somebody mentioned this on some other networks, talking about how, when you get paid as a franchise quarterback, which Joe Burrow, of course, has earned the right to be a franchise quarterback and made the money, right? You understand that there's other pieces there are going to be holes on your team, so you have to make up for those pieces. The Cincinnati Bengals are the only team, I think, in recent memory, which have actively tried to make it harder on Joe Burrow, not actually, instituting a situation where he can just go out and play, but just made it harder on him to continue to win in that organization. Of course, and my problem is, the start of the offseason, Jamar Chase, T. Higgins both get paid. So you're coming off this incredible high, right? If you pay Trey Hendrickson and your rookie Shamar Stewart, now the positivity, morale, everything is good coming into the season. You're ready to go. You're ready to compete for a Super Bowl because I'm sorry to tell you this, for anybody that didn't know, that is absolutely the expectations for the Cincinnati Bengals this year. It's not good enough for you to miss the playoffs. It's not good enough for you to make the playoffs, right? You gotta go win, right? This is a team that has been on the doorstep, of course, made it to the Super Bowl. Wasn't able to get over the hump. But, have the pieces in place to win. Now, of course, that franchise is very interesting and probably not ready to win. We'll kind of see and continue to see what transpires out there. More things, of course, coming out of the NFL as well. Justin Jefferson gets hurt. And joining us now is the one and only.
Sorry.
The man, the myth, and of course,
the legend.
Legend's a bit of a stretch.
I don't know.
One half of
No, he's not here. Down.
one half of the gambling table.
We're pulled up. We're here.
At P Bets is also here in studio. At P Bets.
Thank you.
Now, we speculate. There was a lot of thunder happening last night. There was some lightning that happened. There's some hail, of course. Now, there was an individual in our city during the lightning that was unfortunately struck by lightning. She is now in the ICU in a very unfortunate situation. Now, Coach suggested that you guys might be missing because that potentially happened to you as well. Now, we're happy to see you, obviously, not be in that situation. But hey, maybe you did get struck and had some superpowers. So
Maybe I'm Superman.
maybe Superman would be in shape, but we don't.
Low blow. What the hell? Oh my god. Just got here.
Yeah, but explain the reason for
The
for your tardiness might be the better word as well.
I got stuck in traffic. I won't lie to you.
Okay, that's
That's straight cut like that. It's my fault. I take full accountability, but some people need to learn how to drive. I'll tell you that much.
And are you in that group? Because I've seen your car.
My car, that's more self-inflicted.
Yeah.
Like,
For those
members.
wondering what P Bet's car looks like, it looks like it's been rolled in a ditch. More than one time.
No. Let's see your car.
No, my car looks, like
looks
it's in one piece.
Yeah, mine is in one piece. That's the only thing that
holding
matters.
on by a thread, but
But it's there.
It's there.
It's there, and it gets A to B. Yeah, and then back to A. That's all I need. That's all I need.
Yeah. Well, we just were kind of discussing about how the Cincinnati Bengals have finally made Shamar Stewart a part of their team. He will be joining them, I assume, in Cincinnati for the first time today, if not tomorrow morning.
That is like,
Finally.
why?
Yeah.
Like, the morale in the locker room is going to be terrible.
Yeah. I would assume so.
insane.
He probably doesn't even want to sign there anymore.
And he knows none of his teammates.
Yeah.
I mean, he's meeting them all for the very first time. That's how absurd this situation was. That's how long this situation went on for. But I don't know. Maybe that is. Maybe that's just how the Bengals operate. I mean, that is how they have operated for quite some time.
I mean, don't the owners know that no one will play hard for you if you don't have their back?
Facts.
The players will not play.
They won't
and
care.
Yeah.
But I don't think that is kind of the way that it goes, simply because players are going to play hard no matter what, who they play for, simply because everybody else is also watching them. So if it doesn't work out with Cincinnati, Trey Hendrickson, right, let's say, there is an option for him to be elsewhere. And everybody else is also watching that. So they can't put out bad tape, right? That's why you have to play, to the best of your ability.
That's your
been
next
their
contract, right?
Yeah, right. You want your next contract. Now, if your next contract is not in the place that you feel like you've given everything to, at least somebody else has seen that and is willing to. For example, Trey Hendrickson, I assume there will be other teams willing to offer him a ton of money now.
Is he gonna sit out for the whole season?
I assume they would release him.
You think?
I would assume they would release him. Now, that is, of course, the Cincinnati Bengals. We never know.
Yeah.
Yeah, we never know. But, I mean, the Raiders just released Christian Wilkins, and after signing him to a 4-year deal, he only plays a 1 year. So there is a thing about, just cut your losses now instead of kind of holding in or holding out and things like that. So I could definitely see a situation where Trey Hendrickson potentially gets released. Maybe a Dallas Cowboys team that lost to DeMarcus Lawrence, you step in there, and potentially might lose a Michael Parsons.
What if they lose Micah, pick up Trey somehow?
Or add him.
With Micah?
Yeah, I mean...
that would be insane.
Well, I think
How do you afford them both, though?
That's something that Jerry should probably able to figure out, I assume. But I also think, with the Michael Parsons situation and why he hasn't gotten paid, it's very, very interesting. Also, he's very unique, at what he does, because they're able to move him across the line. Now, a lot of pass rushers,
He
unfortunately,
can drop back
don't
into
do that.
into a linebacker.
And Brian Schottenheimer, who is now the head coach of the Dallas Cowboys, also personally love the hiring. I think Brian Schottenheimer was the correct individual to get into that building. Has been in the building for a long time. Right now, being the head guy. But I assume with Brian Schottenheimer being a new head coach, you would want your players there at training camp, all of them, and like paid and happy, right? So then you can see what I can do with my best defensive player on. So if I need to move him, or do I need to have some coverages where he needs to drop in coverage? Like it would just be, but there was a video that came out of Michael Parsons. He's just doing dummy tackle drills, not with the team, but he is in the facility, obviously being a good teammate and helping his teammates out on some drills and things like that. But he is not in pads. He's not, obviously going to practice with the team if he isn't on the contract. So, yeah, but some of his comments were very interesting. Now, I wanted to ask, Coach, let's say let's live in a world where Michael Parsons is not going to be a Dallas Cowboy. What do you think is his next destination, maybe desired destination, maybe a destination that you would like to see him go instant impact? Of course, he is a needle mover.
Baltimore.
Wow, the Ravens.
The Ravens. Let's go. Bring him to Lamar. Let's get that chip.
That's your team, eh?
Yeah, that's my
That's
team.
your team?
Yeah. Let's go. Bring him
What an
that
up
chip.
and down.
But if I'm being honest, I don't think he moves. I think he stays in Dallas.
Yeah.
I think Jerry's. I think the contract's already done.
Yeah.
I think Jerry's just like, yo, let's get some news about the Dallas Cowboys.
I don't think it's done per se. I think Jerry always does this. He waits till last minute.
Yeah, he does.
And he's down to just sign
gets people talking about the Dallas Cowboys, man.
Yeah.
You want that job. You want your name in the headlines.
And then the player ends up being happy because they get overpaid most of the time. Like Dak got 60 because he waited.
Yeah. CD got a long 34 and a half, I think.
Yeah, so the player ends up being happy. They're like, actually,
Thanks,
waiting
Jay.
got me $4 more million.
But the problem with the waiting thing is that it sucks for a Mike McCarthy who now doesn't have his job.
Yeah.
Right, because now he's instituting last year, of course, without a CD line because he was doing this whole situation with the holdout, willing to get paid and things like that. And then, of course, now with the new head coach going through the situation where, because now it makes it seem like you're not actually ready to win. You never hear this coming out of the Chiefs. Never.
No,
dude.
yeah.
Right? They
People
take
are
care of
paid.
everybody.
Yeah.
Right?
Or if they're not getting paid, they know.
Yeah.
Yeah.
But
Like Tyreek.
But you remember Chris Jones
Yeah.
was sitting.
Yeah, he sat out for a day.
Yeah, without him in kind of the press box, right, with his agents, sat up there. They end up, I think they might have lost that game.
Yeah, and then they instantly got signed.
That night they signed him to a contract.
Yeah, instantly.
Right, that was the only like misstep, I think, with the Chiefs in this dynastic run that they've had, right? But it just feels like every other team or some of these other teams,
Yeah.
you're not ready to win.
It's just, it's messy.
Yeah.
It's messy, and if you're messy, you can't win a championship.
Yes.
So
might
they
get
aren't ready
suspended.
to win. Yeah.
Yeah.
Messy.
But you're thinking Baltimore.
Yes.
I like that. I think now
Lamar recruits well.
he does recruit well.
He does.
Yeah.
He talks to the stars, bring him over. Tells Harbaugh, hey, bring my guy,
Yeah.
and it's good to go.
Now, I would like. I'm going to give two teams that I think would be an exceptional fit for Michael Parsons. One, in the division, I think Washington would be a great fit for him. Him and on that team, younger defense. He comes in instantly as obviously the leader of that team, and that defense, but could help them kind of go all the way. And then the second team, I would say, but with the Washington situation, obviously within the division, that would be very tough.
Yeah,
But they might not have to trade him if they have to release him, let's say, because they're not going to pay him, right?
Imagine a Saquon situation.
Yeah, but the second option, I think, for me, that I think he would have instant impact and have the ability to take them. You know, the Packers. The Packers seem like a place where he would come in and be a fit. Also, a team that needs a star pass rusher, right? He comes in with a team like and then that franchise as well. Obviously, historic franchise. You go out with the Jordan Love. Also, stay within the NFC. You know, you always have a chance in the NFC to win. The AFC. Right? Yeah, I mean, it's top heavy.
Yeah.
It's a gauntlet out there, right? I mean, especially for pass rushers as well. Like Myles Garrett, incredible talent, of course, right? He can only do so much, right? T.J. Watt, incredible talent, obviously got paid like he is as well. Can only do so much. Can win you 2-3 games throughout the year, but you're consistently a first round exit or not making. I mean, they have made the playoffs, but you know what I mean. So it's like. Pass rushers, I think, do need. Obviously, Baltimore would be an incredible fit. They also could use not only a pass rusher, but they are not really paying that many high caliber salaries, right? Like, they're not really paying wideouts. So, you have some wiggle room there, right? Good offensive line. Defensive line got much better. Defense. Really good, right? But yeah, so they have some movement there. Buffalo also would kind of be in that situation. They lose Von Miller. They add a cheap contract for a Joey Bosa who steps in and is probably thought it was some interesting comments coming out of Joey Bosa.
Oh, so the teammates thing?
Yes.
What did he say?
He said Joey Bosa said first day of training camp with the Buffalo Bills. This is the most. He spent the last 8-9 years
A Charger.
as a Los Angeles Charger. He said this one kind of off season with the Buffalo Bills, I've never spent this much time with teammates.
That's crazy.
Now,
Him and Mac were friends,
I mean, I think that tells you all you need to know about the culture of the Chargers before a Jim Harbaugh.
Yeah.
Right, I think Jim Harbaugh is going to set his culture. But, you know, the Bills have always felt like a very tight-knit group, right? They always come out as like a very
ain't nothing
friendly.
else to do out there.
Fair.
Maybe drive to Toronto. That's the only thing.
Fair.
That's what I heard a lot of players do. Drive
Yeah.
to Toronto.
You just drive to Toronto, 30-minute drive, whatever.
Yeah.
Hour drive.
Fair.
That's the only thing to do out there.
Fair. Beautiful city, though, I assume.
Buffalo?
Yeah.
No.
Tough place in the cold.
It's a dirty city.
Tough place
Have
in
you
the
ever
cold.
seen pictures of Buffalo?
I have. That's what I'm
And
saying.
whoever says, I want to go to Buffalo, never, ever, ever heard that.
Yeah,
It's
a
like
la
people
Joakim Noah. Yeah. Yeah, but you know, some of these small cities are a very attractive place to play.
Because you don't get scrutinized as much, I guess.
It's not the scrutinize, it's just that you could be yourself, I mean, Aaron always talked about living in Green Bay. He's able to go to the hardware store, grocery store. He's just one of the people.
But he doesn't get recognized?
He gets recognized, but there's none of this, like, you know,
like
craze.
paparazzi,
Yeah, there's none of
like
this
all that
craze
stuff,
about it. Right? He's able to just be himself.
In Green Bay, they just care about their crops, you know?
That's what I
They see
mean.
Aaron, picture, and that's it.
Yeah, they care about their cheese crops, right?
and
Things
their
like that.
beer.
Their
And
beer.
their fucking
Yeah.
beer.
Right, and that's it. In Buffalo, they just, you know, similar situation, small city, you're just able to go. I mean, you couldn't do that in Dallas, right? You can't do that in New
LA.
York,
Yeah.
right? In LA, right?
Ground
So
rule double, baby.
who's
Nats.
playing?
Nats. I took the Nats and the over in the Elks game.
Oh yeah. The Edmonton Elks are playing the
I think
Saskatchewan
kickoff is in 2
Rough Riders. They will kick off in 2 minutes. Of course, we are Eskies till we die.
Stamps.
Yeah. Bring it back. Let's bring it back.
No.
Gross.
Let's bring back the Eskies.
Yeah, let's bring back the Eskies.
Yeah.
This is what
Overcorrection.
Yeah.
CJ Abrams just hit the ball. Ground rule double went like this at second. It's kind of crazy, no?
I don't know what that gesture quite was, but I assume it was something to do with the game.
Well, game's over.
Fair.
Or innings over, sorry.
Let's take a quick break. We'll be
Alright.
back after a short break, and then we'll talk about how some NFL players are selling tickets to the Super Bowl
Wow.
And getting fined for it. Absurd story. We'll cover that and some other sports. We'll be back in a few minutes. Don't go anywhere. Peace.
Peace.
We're ready.
Alright. Going live. In 3, 2, 1.
Hello and welcome back to another second hour of our show. Now, we've had an incredible first hour. Obviously, we didn't get into a lot of sports stuff because we had to have a moment of silence for the unfortunate incident with
Oh, we didn't even have a moment of silence.
a woman getting struck. Well, she's not dead yet,
Yeah.
but we did. Well, we gave our T's and P's.
Yeah.
T's and thoughts and prayers.
Like this, like she actually got struck by lightning.
She got struck by lightning. Insane situation. Now, I couldn't imagine. Yeah.
That's just like that's crazy.
It is a little crazy, I will say. It was a.
Edmonton?
Yeah, very crazy. Well, I mean, crazy thunderstorm last night. Crazy
It's
thunderstorm.
like 15 minutes, so that means she had to have been out in about that 15 minutes. Boom.
Yeah, and it just
Could
happened.
have been
I'm
you.
lucky.
But that's what I mean is that, like, at no point have I ever been outside during a thunderstorm, lightning happening, and I'm thinking to myself, I can get struck. At no point that has ever crossed my mind.
Was she holding like a metal rod or something?
I'm not sure.
Ping pong on this.
I'm not sure if she was holding anything. Potentially, obviously, it's an ongoing kind of thing. This just happened, so I assume she's hospitalized and in the ICU.
Yo.
Not sure, but maybe she comes out with superpowers. Maybe she comes out speaking different languages. Maybe she, Coach mentioned she could be she could be electrically charged. You could just plug your phone right into her.
That would be lit.
That'd be a pretty cool
Charge
superpower.
Up, charge up the Tesla.
Charge up.
Yeah, she could just touch the Tesla and it's just charging. That would be kind of cool. Fast charge would be pretty cool.
Double, have her on it and plugged in. You could charge while driving.
Fair. Yeah, very cool. Now I'll tell you something that wasn't very cool. And there's an incident with a college student. This is all, of course, alleged information. Now, a former defensive back at Memphis, Taj Rael, allegedly sent UTSA quarterback Owen McCown their playbook from November's matchup, and the Roadrunners won 44-36. Now, of course, the DMs of this alleged situation were released. Now, this could be AI. And we could be getting got right now. But, man, that is a wild thing to think about. Now, this defensive back, Taj Rael, has transferred to Purdue. Now, of course, this has come out in the media, and we will kind of monitor the situation, see what actions Purdue might take, or maybe the NCAA, or maybe none at all, because this might be, just a scare tactic, or maybe just a very interesting to think about, very wild situation to happen. Yeah, hopefully, because now it seems like that would ruin the integrity of the game, I would say.
Why would he send it anyways? For cash or?
No, I think he probably had a vendetta against maybe he wasn't playing. Yeah, maybe he was friends with the quarterback on the other school.
It's probably both. He's friends. And
Even then, like, bro, come on.
Yeah, because now it seems like, you're not
How
actually
many people
about
do you think
winning.
do that?
I assume not a lot.
I hope
none.
Yeah,
I hope
that's
none.
terrible.
Of course, we hope none, because that just seems.
Like, he just ruined his life, if it's true. He just transferred to Purdue, you said?
Yeah.
Yeah, like, that's...
And not just his life, but I think,
A coach's life.
yeah, and potentially, like,
That's not the coach's fault.
I mean,
No, like, if everyone knows your plays,
yeah,
your plays are released.
yes,
Oh, I
That
know
is-
what you mean.
yeah, that's your career, dog.
Yes.
You built that over how many years?
yeah.
Yeah, this guy just screwed you over.
Yeah, and it also feels and in the DMs, and again, this is all alleged, so we don't want to absolutely bury this individual, because none of this is proven, and okay, it could just be AI, right? AI has gotten a lot of. It's gotten a lot of people, but it has gotten very effective. So this could just be that. Now, in the DMs that were released, He also gave tips about some of the defensive backs, injuries and things. So the quarterback for the other team could target certain individuals and things like that. That, again, insider information. Yeah, that didn't seem fair. Also, I think as fans of that program, it's a very tough thing to learn. Yeah. That one of your players was actually selling you out, actively selling you out.
Talking about his teammates.
Yeah. Yeah, as a teammate.
That's supposed to be
your brotherhood.
Yeah.
Yeah. Now, as a coach, how would you maybe, as a coach of Purdue, how would you kind of handle this situation? If it remains alleged, let's say, because we don't know if it ever will be confirmed or how it will be confirmed. If it remains alleged, do you just have a conversation with this individual? It's like, yo, is this true or not? Or do you just take disciplinary actions, but still allow him to play? Maybe.
There's no way.
Yeah. There's no way.
If this is true.
Yeah.
That's it. Like, that's a character flaw.
Yeah.
Yes.
That's like, it's not like you messed up. That is something within you to, like, try to get other people hurt. First of all, your ex-teammates.
Yeah.
Right.
Well,
not
his teammates at the time.
Yeah. Not caring about your coach's career. Like, that is a big character flaw. It's not even like, oh, I'm angry and I'm acting out and I'm only hurting myself. You're hurting other people.
Yes.
As a coach, if these things were to be found true, you have to let them go.
Have to let them go.
Yeah. There's
yeah.
no
Now, the one thing I will say with football just in general, but kind of the NFL and the way it operates, even college football to an extent, character flaws or not, if you can play, none of that matters. If you can play, the NFL will always give you a chance. College football will usually give you a chance. Yeah. Allegedly, a lot of people did know about Aaron Hernandez.
Yeah.
Right, allegedly, a lot of people did know about Aaron Hernandez, his character flaws and things of that nature. Again, allegedly, a lot of people did know about a lot of the situations, but it wasn't, because he was an exceptional player, you're going to have the ability to play. A lot of people have also been found guilty with a lot of character flaw situations, still, because they can play, and the NFL will give you a chance to play. But this may be a little different because you've jeopardized the integrity of the game.
It's kind of like the betting thing we talked about with Calvin.
Yes. Gambling, of course, you're putting a terrible thing on the game, and it's just like the NFL will never stand for it. Of course, no other league will as well, but just kind of a tough situation, man. Tough situation. Now, also, I assume he was never thinking that he would ever get caught.
Yeah.
Of course, when you commit something like a situation like this, you're never thinking that this is going to come out now. I wonder how it did come out. You know what I mean? Because it looked like on the DMs that was shared, this might have been like a screenshot. So it is kind of interesting to, where this came out from. Yeah. Because I assume only two people in the situation knew.
Yeah, the quarterback and the player.
Yeah, because as the quarterback, though, of the other team, right, also almost equally guilty, by the way.
Yes.
Right, I just want to say, I think also should be equally guilty.
But,
I don't think that's quarterback's fault.
Yeah, if you tell me that information.
It looked like in the DM he didn't even ask.
No, he did ask. He did ask.
But why'd you give it to me?
Yeah.
What? Even if I did ask.
But, no, I think equally guilty to go out and use that.
Can I have your mom's phone number? No. It's just like a no, you know what I mean?
Okay.
No, but you know what I mean? Something like that. Or like can I have a random, you just say no. He just sent him the whole thing.
Yeah.
No fight back. There was no money involved.
But you just say no.
Example.
Yeah, you just say no.
Yeah. Well, you wouldn't give me your mom's phone number.
No, I wouldn't, but...
Yeah, so you just say no.
No, but I'm saying... I still think you would be guilty for asking.
Really?
Yeah, dude. I think both sides do have a part to play
Can you be in trouble for
the
asking,
situation.
though? Like if a coach asks another coach, "Hey, can you give me a playbook?" And the other coach says yes.
You don't
Yeah.
think Nick Saban and Kirby have like ever had like conversations at dinner where they joke like that?
But no,
and if he's like actually like yes,
Yeah.
then it's just
And then it's like awkward. you
yeah,
know?
it's like oh, okay. I didn't know.
No, I still think that the quarterback should also be held accountable for. I'm not saying okay, let's rephrase. Maybe not equally as guilty, but guilty. I think for
Like you think he
being a
should get
part of
suspended?
this. If they are found guilty, absolutely. I think that there should
Both
be
should be?
disciplinary action for both sides of the
Like
team
same?
being involved. No, probably not the same. Maybe the person that gave it out, the defensive back, should be held probably more accountable, and potentially never be allowed to play
That's
again
what I
because
agree.
I agree.
because now you have broken the trust of everybody,
Yeah.
right? Fans, teammates, coaches, opposing players, because now, the level of respect between oppositions are gone as well. So it's just, I think there's so many different layers to it, and I don't think you can really come back from that.
Yeah. How does that get out though? Like, do you think the QB goes to his coach and says, "Hey, coach, I got this information," and the coach?
And then I think they tried to get ahead of it before it got worse.
Mm.
No, but it was a year ago, no? Basically.
Yeah, so maybe they were expecting it to come out, and they're like, "Hey, let's leak it ourselves so we can control the narrative and get ahead of this before it gets any further." Right? Maybe that might be the right.
I think like.
No, I don't think the coach knew at the time.
I think the quarterback got jealous that this guy just signed with Purdue.
Maybe.
Like, is the quarterback playing? I wonder if he's playing anywhere right now.
Yeah, I mean, that is...
What if he just got jelly, you know? He's like, this guy in Purdue? He's
Yeah.
like, no.
His own friend?
Yeah, his
But,
own
like,
friend, though.
Maybe, like, they stopped like, I don't know.
Yeah.
Some people are weird. You never know, you know what I mean?
I mean, yeah,
Some
both of
people
them
get
seem
hella
weird in that
jealous.
sense, yeah.
Yeah.
But to do out your teammates like that, man, like playbook, okay, still very bad. But to say injuries,
Yeah.
that
Go
is
at this guy. is
yeah,
crazy.
like that is just, you're going at the livelihood of some kids.
Yeah.
Kids, literally
You know?
kids.
Like that's terrible.
Yeah, very unfortunate situation. But I assume, again,
We hope this is not true.
Yeah,
Yeah.
we're hoping that this is not true. But we assume this is going to come out in a few days. And we'll kind of learn some more information about it. Moving on to some of the things happening in the NFL. Some players were fined for almost over 100 players were fined for selling pay-per-view tickets above face value. Now, not quite sure why that would happen, but completely understand it as well. If you're going to, get those tickets handed to you, you might as well sell them if you're not going to use them yourself.
Yeah.
So what is face value? That's always my question. It's like, dude, are you using the face value that might be found on these like sites and things like that, or are you using the value of what resale prices?
It's probably like what the NFL had it priced at.
Here, this is what the NFL in a memo they released today. They're still investigating, but multiple tickets were sold as packages at discounted prices.
Oh, at discounted prices.
Yeah.
I thought it was higher.
Under the CBA bans league club personnel, including players, from reselling tickets at markup, but players can purchase 2 Super Bowl tickets per year. So I guess they sold. I guess 100 guys sold them all and at a discounted price.
Well, I mean, both teams and players on both teams had been to the Super Bowl very recently.
No, I think every player in the league, gets 2 tickets, or is it every?
No. Players playing, like the Chiefs and the
okay.
Eagles, and both sides obviously had been in the Super Bowl very recently. So a lot of their families had already been. I mean, if you're the part of the Chiefs,
this is just for Super Bowl 59,
you've been.
though.
Yeah, so for this year, I mean,
100 players though. That's like how many are on a team? 53.
Yeah.
So what? Everybody sold a ticket. Like, you know what I'm saying?
Maybe it was a really good deal. Maybe it was.
I know because it says it's bundlers, so I think a bunch of players sold it to resellers. So I think a bunch of players sold it to resellers in a bundle at a discounted price, and then the resellers
sold
it for tax.
So the players should not be held accountable for that.
For the markup, right?
Yeah,
I'd be like, bro, I sold it for cheaper than what it's worth.
Yeah, but even if they're getting the markup, so the players are not getting the same value for it.
No, but I think the players knew, like, you know, they sold it. They sold a bundle. I think they sold a bundle of 100 tickets.
It's interesting to think about. How much money do you think per person is getting? Maybe an extra $500-$600.
Bro, a Super Bowl ticket's like $10,000, $7,000.
Yeah, but how much money is one person on average gonna get from that though? Like one player.
Profit? Oh, what do you mean?
It's like profit, yeah.
That's what I'm saying. It couldn't have been worse.
It could have been. Maybe it's $2-3 grand.
Maybe for it's still second, third string.
Nah, it's still worse for everybody.
2-3 grand.
I was telling them like, yeah, I don't care how rich you get. 2-3 grand is still 2-3 grand.
You think Patrick Mahomes cares about 2-3 grand?
Yes, because it's still 2-3 grand.
You think that?
No, I don't.
Yeah, you think Scotty cares about $1,000?
Yes.
You're
like I think like you could get you could still get so many things with $1,000. It could be $1,000 could be a car payment.
But like risking a fine for $1,000?
But you didn't know the fine was it was even applicable in this situation. You thought that you were doing nothing wrong in doing so.
True. If
right?
that's okay.
So
but
like,
if you knew you were doing something wrong,
fair.
For $1,000 is crazy.
Yeah, but like I assume they didn't realize that anything was wrong.
I guess it's like if you're not gonna use it, I don't want to lose the money.
I don't want to lose the money either.
But you don't have two people that want to come to the Super Bowl. You know?
But then you gotta fly them out, and then you gotta pay the hotel.
There's so much other money
that you have to spend just to.
No, I'd hit up like if I'm like a second string, I'll be like, yo, you can come if you pay for all your shit, because they don't make that much. Like
but that's not the expectation the family member that you're giving this ticket to are gonna have.
Yeah, they're gonna be.
You think?
Yeah, I know for sure.
Like,
yeah,
you're not gonna pay for it.
Yeah, dude, you're in the NFL.
Yeah.
I'd be like, bro, I'm not playing. I'd be like, yo, come. Yeah, you want to come see me drink some Gatorade? Yeah.
Do some zin.
Yeah.
No, like I don't. No, I think that you're gonna come. Yeah. No, I still think a few $1,000 is a few $1,000 regardless of how much money you get.
I think maybe no, I don't think Patrick Mahomes or Jalen Hurts cares about a few $1,000.
No, I think they care, man. I think they care.
Jalen's talked about his financial literacy.
I feel like Jalen cares because I saw him buy a cologne and he's like, no, it's $400. He's like, no, that's too much.
Yeah.
But then I don't know. I feel like they do that shit for camera.
Also, I don't think people fair.
Yeah.
Also,
and then they go to dinner and spend $50,000, low key. You know what I mean?
Yeah, but I don't think people understand how much money like they actually receive after taxes, escrow.
They get like still
15,
20 million.
You get 20 million if you are making like 60 million a year.
Yeah, that's what I'm saying. Yeah.
Yeah, but like
Patrick's making what, 50?
44.
So he's probably coming home with 15.
He's probably bringing home 15, 20.
15, 20.
Yeah,
that's still insane.
Taxes are absurd, man.
Taxes are.
We gotta kill this income tax thing. Like.
Yeah, I agree.
Like.
Fuck.
I agree. We have to kill this income tax.
The Twins just scored.
It wasn't in the States anyway. It wasn't a thing until was it the war or the Great Depression?
What, income tax?
Yeah.
Probably the war.
Yeah, I think it was World War II.
Yeah.
And then they just decided to keep it. They're like, oh well, you might as well keep it. Crazy.
Yeah, makes sense. I mean, people think the government is rich, which they are, but that's only because you have work. Yeah. Like how else are they supposed to fund
themselves?
Everything else, yeah. Like how is the CIA supposed to fund all their alien operations? Also, I was wondering, do you think aliens are real?
They've said they're real.
Who's they?
The government.
But these are people that we don't trust already, or we do now.
True, but like I don't know. I've always.
I mean, we can't also be on the fence of the government. You can't trust some of the things they say, and then not trust. The other things that they say. True. So is it real or is it? I
don't know. I feel like it's narcissistic to think we're the only people in this universe.
Absurd thing to say. We'll go to Coach next with that.
I'll see it when I'll believe it when I see it.
So let's say they come to Earth, right? Who do you think should represent the human race?
Me.
Why? Why? Why would they represent?
Why wouldn't they want to meet with Coach?
I mean, because I would assume there's more qualified individuals than you.
Maybe. Yeah, maybe.
Yeah.
Maybe LeBron James?
No. Hell no.
Still more qualified than him, I would assume.
Yeah, I guess it's got to be the president, right?
No.
U.S. president?
No.
Maybe. I mean, the current one, yes. I would say yes to the current one. Maybe Elon.
He's probably going to kick him out. He'd be like, no visa, bro. Get the fuck out.
You pay your taxes?
Yeah. You ain't got a visa, bro.
But maybe Elon. He's already part of Alien.
Fair.
Maybe that might be a good one.
Yeah?
Or
He's already part of Alien. It's crazy.
I would say maybe a Brock Lesnar. You know, these are the types of humans we got going on, so you don't know what you're about to get.
Yeah, but like if they can fly to meet us, we're screwed. Like we don't have a fighting chance.
Nah, we do.
No, if they could come, like if we went to their planet, then it's just like, oh, we got the technology to beat you.
Like
Yeah.
But if they can get here, we're cooked.
What do you mean dead? No, they're coming to us.
I know. So does a person have to be dead or alive? Like, can it be anybody in history?
Oh.
No,
Okay.
it has to be somebody that we
Right
can send
now?
right now.
Oh.
Yeah. I think, sending maybe a Roman Reigns or somebody like that, you know? Somebody that's just,
What about,
you can't
What's
you
that
can't
gonna
fuck
do
with.
though?
What about someone
Like somebody that's incredibly jacked.
Bro, I got the technology to fly here. You don't think I can laser beam your
Yeah.
whole planet?
No, I
Like,
don't.
I
I
think
think
Roman Reigns is gonna
I
scare
think the
me.
human race is fighting
Oh, you're
back.
trying to scare them.
I'm
That's,
thinking-
that's a bad road. Too.
No, I don't think
That's a bad road.
I'm not trying to scare them. I'm just trying to show them this is the type of humans we do also have.
I feel like they
You know what
already
I mean?
think we're stupid.
How? They don't know us. They've never
Well,
been.
they've
like,
been creeping.
They know us because
How?
They've been
they would
creeping.
know us because
Yeah.
they found us and
Yeah.
they've probably been watching.
Watching
us.
and then they come down.
They're like, man, these guys can't even get to Mars. Like,
Yeah. They're like, it's
Like,
right there.
yeah, it's right there. Like, let's just go visit.
He's like, bro, we've been here for 40 years. They still haven't found us.
Like, they're idiots.
They're fighting each other. What the hell?
What, you don't think aliens are fighting each other? Dude, I think everybody's fighting each other too.
Who knows?
Somebody's trying to get the edge. You know what I
Who
mean?
knows?
Somebody's trying to get the upper hand. And
But I think we think all aliens are all the same. Like we like.
Fair.
They definitely aren't.
We don't think of them as like, they have different cultures, races. Like
Yeah.
we just think they're all one bundle.
I wonder if they.
Oh,
are
they
gonna
wouldn't like that.
Yeah, I wonder if they're gonna shake your hand. What if they're just like they
No,
just?
they're
take a
like
to-
one of these. Probably.
What if it's just a dong off?
What if they just?
What do
Yeah,
you-
imagine it.
He just pulls out his cock?
Yeah,
I'd say, what the hell?
and imagine you have to go shake that. That's their handshake.
And then he shakes yours?
I'm not.
Yeah, fair.
I'm not doing that.
Fair.
Well, what if...
What do you mean? You can't disrespect.
Yeah,
I'm
you
not
can't-
doing-
you can't-
Kill me. I don't care.
You
I'm
wouldn't-
not doing that.
You want to meet the alien first? You're going to have to do
Nah.
that.
Yeah,
I'd be like,
yeah.
You know what? Or he's going to
Yeah.
murk all of us.
Yeah, yeah.
Hey, I'm sorry, guys.
What the
Oh,
hell?
see, this is why
I'm
you can't.
telling-
respect
Yeah,
that.
like, we
No,
knew
I'm
it.
telling. This is Earth.
I want
my
the
rules.
I want the person that's representing us to have our best interest at heart.
Yeah.
That's why I also believe like the human race is the best race. So I think that we're definitely the smartest.
You can't say that without knowing the other species.
Okay,
But my
but
thing
we
is
are
that
the only race.
yeah. But my thing is that
I don't know about that.
we're able to fight back.
Lack of
Well,
evidence does not mean that there is evidence. Like it just
That's
like,
what
you know,
but like
Oh,
the-
good one,
Yeah.
coach. Good one.
yeah, you
like, you're saying just
Yeah.
because we haven't found, like you're saying like, oh, it's just because we haven't found them.
No, I
Alright,
think
good.
it's because, bro, think about how much space is out there.
There's
You
a
think
lot of
it-
space.
There
You
is
think
a lot
it's
of
just
space.
nothing? You think it's just black holes and shit?
Well, I don't think it's just nothing. There's planets and stuff.
Didn't
Yeah.
they just say there's a planet just like ours? Like in like 3 universes away?
How?
Like,
Sure,
Exactly.
sure,
Like,
they could, right? But what does that mean? That means
there's
nothing for
another
us.
place that's habitable. You know what I'm saying? Like,
Yeah, but we're not okay. But that could exist.
yeah.
Right? But
what
that
if it's
doesn't
just
mean
like? What if it's just like?
inhabitable just means that it can support life.
Yeah.
Right? So
Yeah.
like plants
Doesn't
and things
mean
like
there
that. It
is
doesn't
life,
mean
yeah.
that there is
No,
other,
I agree.
like,
I
human
agree.
life.
I know.
Yeah.
I agree. I know what you're saying, but like, I don't know. Like, you see what I'm saying?
You're
like,
saying that
like
the
if there's
idea
another
that-
place, yeah.
the idea that space is such a vast and
Yeah.
massive place, and like we are the only people,
It's
is a little absurd.
Yeah, that's
Yeah, yeah,
exactly what I'm saying.
Yeah.
Like, that's crazy. Like, they're saying you could travel for 40,000 years and still not.
Here's another crazy one.
You know?
They said.
You're special, man.
They said that. Yeah, that's
Yeah,
how I feel
like,
about
You
it.
think?
Yeah, that's how I feel about it. I think now I'm a God fearing man.
Me
So
too. I agree. I agree.
So
but,
I
like,
think God created
why do you create all the other shit?
our world.
He's probably has his hands in a bunch of pots.
Could be.
Do you know?
Could be like the multiverse.
Yeah, type shit.
Could be the multiverse.
Exactly.
Right?
Like
But still, but if there was a multiverse, would it be humans like us are in other places, or we are different in other universes? Do you know what
we're
I mean?
different.
Like we're not
We're not like this.
humans.
Or we could be like this. But
I wish I
probably-
was 6'5" in another place.
I think
I mean,
it's
if
like.
there's a multiverse, that does exist, probably.
Yeah, right.
A 6'5".
Oh, you're saying
Yeah.
like another dimension type shit, like someone that's opposite of you, but his name's
Nah.
Muneeb.
No, it could be
someone
the
that
same
is
as
him.
me, but like it doesn't have the same features as humans. Let's say they are aliens, but is
yeah, like a
just different
creature,
multi.
like a
Yeah,
creature, I
yeah,
feel you, I
yeah.
feel
Like you're, P-Bets would be like a Shrek in some
What
other
the-
universe.
You'd be like
That's
Fiona.
possible.
You'd be like my
Yeah.
Fiona.
I could be I'd be like I could be the donkey, let's say, in
Yo, yeah,
another
perfect.
universe.
That's actually.
You know what I mean? Something like that. I wonder if that's also
Or
a
like
thing.
yeah, we're like animals or something.
Yeah. Also, another crazy thing think about like they say that space is expanding,
That is scary.
And,
that
like-
scares me.
and they're thinking about and I'm
Yeah.
thinking about like expanding into what?
That's what I'm saying. Into more space.
Into
that
more
has what,
space.
nothing?
Yeah, yeah, just nothing.
That's what it apparently.
Crazy.
Yeah,
But I
don't
also
know.
think like if aliens did exist, let's say, hypothetically, why haven't they come here yet?
Who says they're smarter than us?
They're not. Oh, they're definitely not smarter than us, dude. We have Elon Musk.
Okay.
Yeah, like do you think?
Elon Musk
what I mean?
is a creature. I
He
think
is a
he's
creature.
time traveler.
Right,
honestly,
so-
but
Yeah, we have a lot of creatures of our own.
like I don't know, man, because it's so far. Like you know what I mean? So
It's so far.
It's so far. So
Yeah.
like if it's that hard for us to get there, why people automatically think that these aliens can just
Yeah,
do better than us?
Yeah.
Like who says they're not? Just
because we're also aliens. To
in
them.
them, yeah. Which is it's just a mind. It's just a mind.
Yeah,
fuck,
to them. But yeah, maybe I would want somebody that has the best interest of humanity at heart, but also can show
I'd
that
want
we
like
are
somebody
just
like Harsha to go.
fair.
You
Maybe.
know what I mean? He could talk to him. He would
Yeah.
like ask the right questions.
Yeah,
Wouldn't piss him off like this guy.
yeah.
Yeah.
This guy would just be disrespectful.
Yeah.
Yeah, Harsha.
You'd say,
he would
"Oh,
know.
really? Blow up the whole world."
Yeah, yeah.
Laser beam to Earth.
Yeah, if
like-
the guy sticks out his dong, Harsha would shake.
Yeah, you know what I mean.
He's like, I get this is the.
yeah, and then he would ask the
Yeah.
follow-up question, like, why'd I have to do that?
Yeah. But
Yeah.
I get that this is the ritual.
Yeah,
what I
you know,
mean? Like,
Nah, I'm
we
getting
do
him.
handshakes. Maybe some people just do tongue shakes or something.
Yeah, yeah.
You don't know what they're.
Normal,
Customs
accustomed
are,
to.
yeah.
I'd be like, English, motherfucker. Do you speak it?
No, they don't speak
They
it,
don't
dude.
speak-
You have to,
That's like going up to like
hand gestures.
Yeah, like a Russian kid that's like 5 years old and saying English. You know how to speak it?
Yeah, I might do that. No, I'm just kidding.
Yeah. The Russian kid would skin
Yeah.
you alive.
Maybe a Putin would be a good idea.
Oh my god, that's
He's
like
a
an
scary
alien.
figure. Yeah, he's a scary figure. Has the
KGB mind.
has the kind of thing. Might not have humanity's best interest at heart though. So.
He might cut a deal.
He would
He
cut
might
it.
cut
No,
a
he would
deal.
cut it.
Have you seen?
He'd
He's
say you
like-
can have the left part of Russia.
No, he's
Kill
like, you can
everybody
have-
else.
You can have this part of the world.
You just have to kill them. Just keep Russia. We're good.
Yeah, he's like, just get rid of this part. Yeah, sorry, what were you saying?
Like that one movie, Tenet. Have you seen that movie?
No, I
Yes,
haven't. I heard
Christopher
it's
Nolan
good.
movie.
Jimmy Neesham. No, something
No,
like what's his
Christopher
name?
Nolan. Where it's like the Russian guy basically.
It's
like,
with Jim. It's with Jalen Brown, right?
What?
No,
He looks.
that's
He looks
crazy.
like Jalen Brown.
No,
No.
it's Denzel Washington's son.
Yeah,
And Robert Pattinson.
He looks like
Denzel Washington has a son that acts?
Yeah.
Yeah, he's pretty good.
This is breaking news right now.
It was a good movie.
I
It's
heard
What's it called?
Tenet.
Tell me this
I
doesn't.
could have sworn that's somebody else.
T-E-N.
Tell me this doesn't look like Jalen Brown, bro. Like the beard a little long.
Fair.
Like
Yeah.
what are you talking?
That
about?
that's Denzel Washington's son?
Yeah.
I
John
don't think-
David Washington.
Yeah, Don.
Fair.
John David Washington.
But in that
Okay.
movie, so it's like time traveling or whatever, and they're trying to save Earth, and then the only way to save Earth is to like get the human.
So it's like Interstellar Part 2
No, a little bit different.
with a black
But
star.
the only way to save Earth is to extinct the human race. And there's this Russian guy. He makes a deal with the people from the future, time travel, and then he's like, okay, yeah, sure, I'll make a deal with you to go back in time and screw over the whole human race. And he only makes that deal because he's dying from cancer. So he's like, yeah, I'll make the deal, whatever. Everyone has to go with me anyways. He's like, I'll just as long as everyone dies with me.
Oh, but he could have
Wow.
just said no.
That's incredibly selfish, but
Yeah,
I
I feel like
That's
the
something
route
you would
Putin-
do.
I might.
Yeah.
I don't want to go alone.
Wow.
You know what I mean?
that's so selfish.
Yeah.
know,
That's
There's
so
like
selfish.
what? 10
I can
billion
admit
people?
it. I can
Yeah.
at least I can say it. I know you guys would do the same thing.
We
You
would
guys-
not.
you
No,
just
we
wanna-
I would
we
not.
have something called a heart,
Dignity.
soul,
Pride.
maybe,
Yeah,
you know,
yeah. I might be like Swiss
Compassion.
cheese everybody. Just keep
Swi-
it alive.
We just live here, just be like a nomad by yourself.
Yeah.
That's crazy.
no, it would be interesting though to see if that in our lifetime if that happens.
I don't think
If
it will,
aliens touch the
unfortunately.
Earth,
Yeah,
not in
In
our
our lifetime?
No.
so many things happening in our
Our life's
lifetime.
already quarter done, man.
Fair. I mean, hopefully more than
Not
a
a
quarter.
quarter.
but-
Like
than a
that's if we
quarter.
live. Yeah, that's if
Less
we
than a
live to
quarter.
100.
No, hopefully more than a
No.
quarter because the
Less than a
worst.
quarter.
What do you
I'm
mean?
25 right now. So
Oh,
if
yeah,
I
never
lived to
mind.
100, it'd be a quarter.
Yeah,
I lived
and
to-
all
You're
obviously.
not gonna live to 100.
So exactly, that's
Yeah.
what I'm saying.
That's
So
what I'm
I've lived
saying.
more
Oh, yeah,
of my
yeah, more
life.
than-
Yeah.
Yeah, hopefully more than a quarter.
Yeah.
My biggest fear in life is to be old.
Yeah, facts.
yeah,
it's
being
gonna
old
happen all the time.
Sounds
Well,
seems
I mean-
very terrible.
I feel like it's a blessing, though. I feel
Yeah.
like being old would be pretty cool.
What is it?
Pretty
Like somebody's helping you take a shit.
Shit. Yeah.
No.
I feel like
Yeah.
it depends on if
Sponge
you take care
bath.
of yourself. Like, God forbid, there's dementia and.
Oh,
those things like
dementia.
that.
Dude,
Oh, if I
dementia
had
has to be the
Parkinson's,
worst.
kill me, yo.
Parkinson's is not that bad. You just shake.
Yeah, nah, yo, I can't. That was.
What did you just do?
I don't know. Please, like that was bad. No, but
That
that's
was
what they
another
do.
another disease, but
No, they go like this.
Yeah.
They
yeah,
shiver.
they do
They
shake.
shiver.
Yeah.
They
But
shiver.
have
But
you?
if you're a healthy,
Yeah.
like 80-year-old, that
Yeah.
wouldn't be too bad.
Healthy-
Lots of wisdom,
But
You've seen a lot.
yeah, but
And
it's
you
like
get to see your family, change.
screw the family, dude. Pull the
Yeah,
plug.
and I'm the selfish guy, alright.
Yeah, pull the plug.
I'm taking it.
I mean, no, I'm not taking my family down with me. It's just me that's going.
Yeah.
That's not selfish.
So my family can live.
Yes, without.
No, I'm hoping, you go in your sleep nice and peaceful.
Yeah.
You're a healthy 80-year-old one night. You just
Yeah,
that's it.
yeah. Time to go.
No troubles, no nothing.
Yeah, but man, it's just like going through that progression of becoming old. That seems like such a crazy, tough progression to go through. Like having things be done for you. Could you imagine dementia? Couldn't imagine that. Couldn't imagine how that
Yeah,
would.
dementia. Yeah, not knowing
Yeah.
anything.
That'd be pretty cool, though.
What, you just forget everything?
You remember some stuff.
Yeah, but I feel like if I get dementia, at that point I would want my family to pull the
Yo,
plug.
how? Okay, one sec. Sorry, side convo. The score in the Alex game is 4-1. Please tell me how that's possible in football.
What does that mean?
It's
4-1.
4-1.
How do you score 1 point?
There is a way in the
I
CFL.
think-
Oh, it's
Yeah,
when you
yeah.
kick it out of the. end
Yeah,
zone.
Yeah.
it's when you kick it out of the.
Muneeb
thing.
told me to go over. It's 4-1.
This
Over
is
was
like-
52.5. Nice.
In what quarter?
We just
It's
started.
starting the second.
Oh, you're
Whoa,
cooked.
yeah, you're
cooked.
cooked.
Yeah, I know.
Sorry,
Okay.
bro.
No, there might be a barrage of points. That's what I
You owe
assume the
me.
fans that are also there are probably hoping for. 4-1 game. It's probably incredibly boring.
That game I
But,
saw you at Edmonton versus Calgary. last year.
Yeah, with
They scored like 50 points in the second half. I think 35 or something.
CFL though, so tough, man. So tough.
Watch sometimes.
It is a very tough.
You can only watch it in person. That's the only way it's exciting.
No, it's on TV. It depends on the game.
Yeah, but it's such like the rules are such. I mean, that's why
it feels like a child's game. Almost,
yes.
Compared to the NFL.
Yeah, it is.
Wait, that's not trash talk. CFL, never mind.
No, it's not trash talk. It's just like
some of the rules
because the athletes and things are so incredible.
Yeah.
So we're not saying that it's just like some of the rules and stuff. It's like
let's get 4 downs in, man, please.
Yeah, why not just bring the NFL rules?
Like, please.
Not even the NFL rules. Like
some of the rules very cool. Obviously, pre-motion things very very cool.
Imagine that in the NFL. There'd be no chance.
You couldn't guard a Tyreek Hill.
Yeah, no.
Yeah.
Imagine him with a 5-star, even 5-yard start.
Yeah, 5-step start. It's over. It's over. So I wouldn't. But no, I'm not saying that it's just like because the product is still very good at what it is. But yeah, I would like him to kind of improve the league itself a little bit more.
I think if they added the 4th down, it would change the whole game. Because you watch it and it's just like, well,
no,
like
but the 4th down with the motion, like they'd have to take a couple rules out if they're gonna add another down.
Why?
Because it makes it so much easier.
Yeah,
so much easier.
Yeah,
like imagine with the motion.
But like the idea is like with the 2 down system, it's still not easy enough.
Yeah. But
so we're not getting enough points on the board.
Yeah. I thought that the reason they did that because they wanted to see more passing game.
Yeah, that's what I mean. It's like, how about we improve
teams
that?
Go for it a lot?
Not enough. Yeah. That's what I mean.
I feel
it's not worth it.
Yeah.
It's not?
No, because how many times are people going for it on 4th down in the NFL? Not enough.
A lot recently.
Yeah, but like you're not going for it on your own side of the 50 that often.
I feel
Maybe
like in the
once,
CFL
twice.
I would. In the CFL I would.
Because the other team only has 2 chances.
Yeah, exactly.
But they can kick the field goal.
True.
Right?
Yeah.
So and
but
the field goal is not in the back of the
score.
end zone like it is in the NFL. It's in the front. So
and the end zone's 20 yards long. There should be some
like
more
10 yards, no?
No, it's 20. NFL's 10.
No, the NFL's 5. Yeah.
No, but I do like the goalpost in the middle.
CFL's 15, I think.
Oh, maybe.
The goalpost in the middle is kind of nice. It adds like another,
Yeah, but like imagine you could run into that.
Yeah,
though.
imagine you're running a slant. Can you?
Oh my god!
Can you run the DB into there?
That would be a crazy pick. Imagine the play is
you do
it, boom.
Yeah, boom, scrape it, and then the quarterback throws it on the left side of the pool in a man coverage.
That would be very clever. Very very.
Why
clever.
has nobody done that?
They probably do.
It just doesn't work.
They probably do. But the end zone is also so big. Also, they usually don't have time enough to kind of do all this situational stuff when you get to the goal line and in, just because the pass and rush is getting to you way faster than you have enough time. That's why when you have a mobile quarterback like the Eskimos, it does benefit you in various different ways, right? Because it's not enough of that in the CFL.
A mobile quarterback?
Yeah.
They always tend to succeed, I've seen.
That's what I mean, is that once you kind of add that, and now you're adding another layer to the game.
Does anybody really have like an RPO offense?
Yeah, kind of. The Eskimos have tried RPO this year a lot more so. But the Saskatchewan Roughriders,
they're a powerhouse, right?
Yeah. They always have been. Also, great fan base out there.
Yeah, that's the only thing they have.
Go Bombers. We're the real champs. Hey, they've been don't even say we're trash. We've been we won a couple.
Yeah, not 5 like us, but a couple. We are the city of champions, as they say. But
everyone says they're the city of champions.
Yeah, but it only makes sense when you do have championships. Right. There was a moment there where the Eskimos and the Oilers were just trading championships. That's pretty cool. It's pretty cool to be part of.
Warren Moon, right?
We did have Warren Moon, right? Who?
That's because they said.
What team did The Rock play for? Calgary.
Yeah, Calgary.
Right, The Rock was on Calgary. Yeah. And Vancouver, I want to say, or BC Lions, right? Something like that.
I think so. Yeah.
Yeah. Somebody was it Brock Lesnar that played for Winnipeg?
Or maybe it was Brock that was on BC.
Yeah.
Brock played in the NFL for the Vikings.
Yeah. And then he, of course, had an incredible career. That guy is one of one. He's
Straight
probably
athlete.
out of the 1% of those people. He's probably the 1% of that.
Yeah, of athletes.
Yes, just exceptional. You know,
Yeah,
Yeah,
what
he
is
played
that?
the hardest two sports, football and UFC.
Yeah, and then dominated.
Yeah, both.
Just
He was a
dominated.
champion in the UFC.
Also WWE, he was champion,
Yeah.
but also WWE.
yeah,
Like to do that again doesn't get talked about enough that they do it 365. Right,
It's a lot on
only
your body.
only sport that does it that off. I mean, there's no off season in WWE. You do it all year long. So, yeah, him staying at the top, and now of course he's just kind of become a farmer. And hot sauce. Yeah, and does hot sauce, obviously, I think, and some spices and things like that. So, kind of cool. What are we expecting for? I mean, you know, there was some sad news, obviously, with Agent Zero, Gilbert Arenas, his son, Elijah Arenas, who committed to USC. He had that incredibly difficult situation with the Tesla
crash,
truck.
yeah.
The car crash, the door actually not opening. Right. Very tough situation. He thankfully was fine with that. And then now he obviously got the knee injury. 6 to 8 months is the estimated timeline. He'll potentially miss his freshman year at USC. Yeah, not obviously very tough situation. Very tough situation. We assume he'll be fine, of course.
We hope so. Yeah, he's 13 overall prospect.
Yeah.
In the ESPN 100.
We also assume he is going to the NBA eventually.
But now it's gonna take a year longer than it probably did.
Yes.
Because he's probably not gonna.
he probably would have been one and done.
Yeah.
Yes. Yeah, we assume he would have been one and done. But, you know, being one and done is also not that great. You know, staying an extra year does help. Does
But
help.
it loses you money.
Not anymore.
Not anymore.
True.
Not anymore.
Unless if you're the number
Yeah,
one
I
draft
guess.
pick.
Yeah.
Yeah.
Also, yeah, exactly. Not if you're the number one draft pick, but still, doesn't lose you that much money anymore. You're
Yeah.
still able to make a little bit of money. Also, you know, him, I would assume, is not doing it for the financial reasons
Yeah, he's
because
already
he
rich.
probably has, you know,
He's in a Cybertruck.
Agent Zero, that $60 million contract, not playing a game on it. I mean, probably did help that he has some money kind of coming in from that. UFC happening this weekend as well, and some exciting matchups been announced coming in the coming months. Robert Whittaker fighting Robbie Wick, of course, the Australian, fighting Reinier de Ridder, who 20-2. Incredible, of course.
On ABC, hey?
Yeah, because it's not a pay-per-view.
Yeah.
This is just UFC Fight Night. Peter Yan also on this card. Shara Megmedov, who has the colored eye. I don't know if you guys have seen him. He'll also be part of the card. He's fighting a Canadian. So that'll be very interesting. And then, of course, there's some fun UFC fights that have been announced. UFC 320 has been announced. Ankalaev will fight Pereira again to defend for the first time, defending his belt. He, of course, won the belt off of Alex Pereira not that long ago. And Marab will fight Corey Sandhagen in the co-main event there. Now, very interesting fights. I thought Ankalaev has proven that...
This is a good card. Yuri and Khalil, too?
Yeah, very good card.
Yeah,
very good card. But I thought, you know, the Ankalaev one, I thought we had proven that Alex, very good fighter, of course. No match for Ankalaev. I mean, because Ankalaev can wrestle. Like, I thought that was the entire game changer. This is the part of the UFC that I never understood, is that they'll sell you on the fight, right? When that fight takes place exactly like everybody thought it would, they'll just make the rematch. And it's like, how would we expect this to go any differently than last time? Very interesting.
Maybe Pierre, Alex cut in the gym.
Yeah, but we assume he stayed in the gym, right? But it's not that. It's just you can't change your fight style. this late in the career.
Yeah.
Right? But I thought that was a very interesting move by UFC. We assume Ankalaev is going to figure it out and probably win. But Alex, of course, dynamite in his hands.
Yeah,
so.
any like, you just got to land.
Exciting fighter. There was a moment there where I thought he was probably the only star the UFC had.
Yeah.
Him losing the belt, I thought, probably lost a lot of money for the...
Oh my God. Somebody just got struck, I think. Can you guys...
Do you think?
I think so.
Again?
I think so.
Oh my God.
Oh my God.
Those are like right there.
Yeah, someone's hurt.
Those sirens were coming from... Maybe it's from the... There was this moment, actually, a few years ago.
Okay.
Where I'm chilling at home, right? And sirens. Boom. So many sirens come. I go downstairs, I go on the balcony, and the building across from us, top of it on fire.
Sheesh.
Yeah, very unfortunate. Apartment building on fire. Everybody waiting outside, crying.
Crying.
Yeah, because I assume...
There's stuff's in there.
Yeah. Oh, only one part of it actually did kind of burn, but...
They caught it?
Yeah,
Really?
thankfully everybody was fine, but a lot of the cars were in the way, because, people do the street parking here. And
They put it through the car, hey?
couldn't get the hose through some of... So they just
don't they break the window?
Yeah, they pretty much had to do things like that. Couldn't get... people, don't park in front of the fire hydrant. This is why there's a penalty.
That ticket was fat, too.
No, they break your window and give you a ticket.
Yeah. No, but they
dead ass.
they'll do everything to, of course, get to the fire hydrant.
Without breaking your window.
Yeah.
But, it's
So,
kind of hard to because the hose has to stay straight.
Yeah, very tough situation for the fire department, of course, and the people involved. Yeah,
Both windows, too, so ugly.
Yeah, people just can't, just don't do that, dude.
But what are the chances,
In an apartment, high.
True.
I feel like
the chances
higher in terms of higher than like
a house.
other places.
Yeah.
Yeah.
Just because so many people in one place.
Yeah.
It's probably like 10% to like 2.
Yeah. Just a little bit higher in that sense. But man, being part of a fire would suck. Yo, you remember that time Fort McMurray fire happened?
Oh, yeah.
So many people.
Was that 2019? That might have been because I remember the Raptors were on the playoff run during that.
That was way before. That was when we were in high school. Because remember, a couple people from Fort McMurray transferred.
Fair.
Yeah.
It might have been before that.
Yeah, that was like before COVID. Yeah. They had,
2019
they're
was
always
before
on
COVID.
fire though.
But there was
2019 is, but I wasn't in high school 2019.
Fair. So this might have been like
2017.
16 or 15. Okay, maybe.
17.
But I remember,
17.
dude, that was such a
surreal,
absurd situation. I remember, used to walk outside. It was just red.
Yeah.
And there used to be like a thick layer of like ash
Imagine
on your
having
cars.
asthma.
Yeah.
Sorry, what?
Imagine having asthma. Asthma. It was bad. It wasn't fun,
Dude, I could not imagine having asthma at any time. But man, yeah, fires. Couldn't imagine trying to run away from fires.
Imagine being trapped in a room during a fire.
Okay, why would we ever want to imagine that?
That would be fucking
That's
scary.
such a also very niche thing to happen to people. Just like the lightning person. Getting struck by lightning or being
I feel like getting trapped in a room
while a fire, more likely.
Way
more likely than
likely,
getting
yeah.
struck by lightning. I agree. That is such a
I'll go buy a lottery ticket if I knew her. You know what I mean?
If you got hit by lightning?
Like if I was dating her or if I was her dad or something.
Saying those two things back to back are hilarious.
No, you know what I mean. Comma.
Yeah.
Or dad.
Yeah, why? Because you think you're also getting lucky?
I'd be like, yo, yeah.
Because this incredible thing has happened to her.
Not incredible per se.
Well, could be a miracle.
Yeah. What if she? Yeah, you never know how
Once
she's
in a
come
million
up.
thing?
Yeah.
I wonder. It's like, I think it's lower than once in a million, right?
It probably is. I mean, bro, how often is anybody ever getting struck by a lightning strike? Boom. I assume in Texas it probably happens a lot more. They have a lot of thunderstorms.
1 in 1,500.
That's
very high.
Very high.
Yeah.
That's very high.
Very high. That's very high. Probably in India.
Lifetime risk 1,500.
It's probably dependent upon where you are in the world. So this is the whole globe?
Yeah, certain locations and activities like being in an open field during a thunderstorm can increase your chances.
Wow. Fair. Kind of a low sports day. On I mean, not many things happening.
Yo, so she's alive still?
She's still alive.
Bro, that's crazy because apparently when you get struck by lightning, you die instantly from cardiac arrest.
Maybe she is a superhero.
That's actually wild.
Yeah, maybe they hit her with the defibrillator.
Or maybe there's like something wrong with her and God just needed to touch her.
Or maybe it only hit part of her toe. Because maybe it didn't hit like head down. Maybe it just hit like an arm or a toe.
That's gonna be a crazy view though. Seeing just like.
You think she's gonna remember it?
If she survives, yes, I think she'll remember it. Yeah.
What do you think the chances is she survives?
High.
She's in ICU, you said.
I mean, no, probably low. We're about 50-50, I assume.
No.
Coin flip.
There's no way.
I'm saying coma.
I think it's like
for a little bit.
Coma for a little bit?
Yeah.
I think it's pronounced coma. But...
Oh, yeah.
What?
My bad. Coma for a little bit.
Yeah.
And then we'll see what happens from there.
She's expected to fully
Wow.
recover. There you go.
Shout
out to her. Maybe it was just a big toe.
Yeah.
Maybe it was just a big toe. We're incredibly happy to hear that. We'll be back next week with more. Incredible week this week, guys. Incredible week, fellas.
someone saw it happen. Her roommate saw it happen. It said it flashed all around her. At first, I thought it was a gunshot, but it was way too loud to be a gunshot. It was
louder than a gunshot? Gunshots are pretty loud.
Yeah.
Wow. Good for her.
Stay alive.
Yeah, Coach, incredible job this week.
Yeah,
Coach.
thank you, Coach. On time and ready. Unlike some of us.
Yeah.
Sorry.
Harsha, of course, without whom none of this would be possible. Incredible job this week. Of course, we'll be back next week with more. We have some exciting things coming next week, so maybe some guests as well, maybe shows outside of the studio. We'll see. We'll see you then. See you next week. Peace.
Bro.